Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Bruce Guillory here with Health Source Chiropractic in Atascocita, Texas. Coming to you on, today is August 29th of 2024. And it is our last day in the office this week. There will be no half-day Friday tomorrow. So saying that right up front today, no half-day Friday tomorrow. We're taking a 4-day weekend, the team and I. Been kind of relax and recover and recuperate from a very busy year that we've had so far, and come back busy on Tuesday afternoon at 2:30, so to see you guys and be ready to rock and roll again. So remember, we're out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, okay? Hey, so I was I was listening yesterday to a podcast, and there was a part yesterday and then a follow-up to that today about goal setting. And it made me think about people's ideas on setting goals for their health, which usually happens on December 31st and January 1st. And really the reality is, first of all, we should be setting goals all the time and measuring and monitoring how we're doing on those goals and taking appropriate action steps. So let's talk about that real quick. One of the analogies this gentleman used when he talked about goal setting and getting somewhere in life is the analogy of flying a plane, and how a lot of times you are flying crooked. That's what he calls it. You know, when the wind is blowing a certain way and you're trying to go this way, you have to angle your plane into that wind, right? And sometimes you may be off course a little bit and you have to course correct from time to time. It's exactly what happens when it comes to setting any sort of goals, whether it's for business. I have business goals every single year. Some of those got beat up in July by a hurricane, speaking of winds, right? And that kind of changed some of our goals a little bit. I didn't really change the goals. It changed some of our plans and our time frame on some of the goals. But anyway, that's life. That's the curveballs of life. And that's what this is about. When you're trying to fly somewhere, a good part of the time you're actually off course and you're having to correct, because the wind is, when you see films of video of people flying a small plane coming in for a landing, they may be coming in, it looks like they're flying crooked, first of all, and then at times they have to kind of course correct a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there to finally get to that goal. The object, the goal, never changes. How you're getting there sometimes changes. So when it comes to your health, let's just take weight loss, because that's a biggie for a lot of people. And you know that I feel like weight loss is important in a lot of times, but it's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to get as healthy as you can be, and that may require that you lose some weight. So let's say the weight loss is part of that whole process of becoming healthy for you. Here's the deal. You're going to need to, one, have some numbers in mind. Okay, right now I weigh 220 pounds. That's not what I weigh, but 220 pounds. And by the end of September, I want to be down to 210 pounds. Okay, so that's going to mean in 4 weeks' time, I have to be losing about 2.5 pounds every week. Okay, let's focus on that. So what am I going to do today? So you chunk it down, you work backwards basically, and you go, okay, this week I need to lose 2.5 pounds. So that means today I have to really monitor what I'm eating. And here's another thing you got to do. If you're trying to lose weight, some people say don't weigh yourself all the time. I kind of have a different mentality on that. I think what doesn't get measured can't get managed. And so I literally weigh myself almost every day, not because I'm in weight loss, but I'm trying to watch what happens with my weight and manage it and go, I went up 1.5 pounds from yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Oh, that's what I did. Oh, I think I had too many calories at that meal. Oh, gosh, that's right. I had that donut, or whatever it was. And see what you've done and its effect on you, right? See what you've done and its effect on you. And a lot of times you may be off course, but you have to make course corrections. And as you make course corrections, you keep your eye on the goal. You still want to land that plane on the runway, but you might be having to do this and that because the wind's blowing from one direction or the other, and it's making you course correct. That's what I want to talk about today. Goals with your health. And course correction. A lot of times you're going to be having to fly crooked. You're going to have to be battling against things to get healthy. Time challenges, uncontrolled situations with what you're eating because you're eating at a conference and they're feeding you what they feed you. How do you course correct on that? Maybe you don't eat as much of the pie that's at the end for the dessert or the brownie or whatever it may be. Maybe you focus on, let me get a lot of the meat and the vegetables and focus on eating a lot of that. Whatever it is. Course correction is important. Monitoring and managing, measuring, monitoring, and measuring where you are in the course of your goals so you can make those course corrections is vital. So my question to you is, right now, what's your health goal? Get a number on it, whatever it is. I want to be able to bench press 250 pounds. I want to be able to walk a mile without sucking wind. I want to lose 10 pounds, whatever it is. Get your goal, keep the goal, make course corrections when you find you're off of it. Monitor, measure, and evaluate where you are, right? Okay, guys, that's it for today. Listen, attached to this email, if you are getting this via email, is a great looking little recipe that I think I'm going to make this weekend. It is called, and I have to check the name, one pan, I always like one pan recipes, one pan cheesy jalapeno chicken. Keto, and it's gluten-free, and it's good. It's a good looking recipe if you like Tex-Mex food. It's a holiday weekend. You got some extra time to do some cooking. Check that out. One pan cheesy jalapeno chicken. Looks fantastic. Give it a go. Remember, we're out Friday and Monday. We'll be back on Tuesday. If you need us, call today. Yeah, call quickly at 281-852-5600. Thanks, guys. Have a great holiday weekend. Rest, relax, renew, restore, rejuvenate, and reconnect. And we will catch up with you guys again next week sometime, okay? Peace out, guys.